Hey there, I am a happy gardener today because I love fresh lettuce. Look at all that. We've already been picking off of these plants and enjoying some yummy lettuce. And I'm just giving you a quick preview because these are my carrots coming in. This is my spinach. We've eaten spinach a few times. I made a delicious spinach quiche with a sweet potato crust last Friday night and posted that on Facebook. And those are radish over there and some snow peas that are late arriving. I don't know if we'll get snow peas. They're going to climb that trellis if it doesn't get too hot. And I've been pulling cabbage and making cabbage rolls. I'll show you some pictures of that in a minute. So there's some holes there in the garden. This is traditional head cabbage that is, I'm waiting till the last minute, letting that grow really nice and big before I harvest. And up here's my kale. I've shown you a lot of this kale and some arugula. Just really delicious stuff. And these are beets coming in. Can't wait to eat those. Love beets. And this is Swiss chard. We've eaten off of it a couple of times. We've got lots of delicious Swiss chard to eat. And there's another Savoy cabbage that I didn't harvest yet. So pretty. And more kale. And in addition to the kale, I've got this dinosaur kale. This is curly kale over here. All very yummy. Lots of different ways to serve that. I made a kale and quinoa salad out of it that was really good. And you can toast it and roast it and make chips. And over here is what a lot of people call dinosaur kale. It's Toscano, Jacinto Toscano is the variety. And as you can see, it's going to seed. So I'm having to harvest that now and get it pulled. And I've just harvested a bunch of it. I'm getting ready to go inside and wash it and add it. I wish you could smell through the video here. I have started a white bean soup with chopped carrot and onion and celery and lots of garlic and some red pepper flakes and bay leaves and chicken broth. And the inside smells so good, and I'm getting ready to add this kale and let it simmer in there for a while. Sorry, I'm getting so excited. I'm salivating and choking. So I'll stop the video for a second. I'm going to try to pause it. I hate to walk you all the way from the garden into my kitchen. So I'm just going to try to pause for a moment. I can't figure out how to do that. I'm going to end and then start again in a minute when I get inside, and I'll show you what this soup looks like. Okay, I am now live. I'm just going to pan real quick. You can see I brought that kale in from the garden. I took out the tougher pieces and the ones that weren't just perfect. And I chopped it up and put it in this white bean soup that I'm making, and I was describing it outside. And the kale is cooking, and you'll see some little twigs in here. That's actually a stem from rosemary. This has rosemary in it as well. And the recipe said to go ahead and put the stems in and pick them out later. I'm stirring around. I've got carrots and onion and celery in there. And I pureed the beans a little bit, not fully, just to thicken it up a little bit. Gosh, I'm just salivating. I was looking for another thing that's in here that you might find interesting. Oh, there's a bay leaf. There are several bay leaves in here. And the recipe has an option to add the rind of a wedge of Parmesan cheese. And I did have that, and so I dropped it in there. And I think it's melted. I didn't expect it to. I thought it would just kind of be hard and last, but I'm not finding it. But oh, this just smells fabulous, and I think it's going to be really delicious. It's supposed to be white bean soup, and I bought several cans on sale of organic white beans, and 2 of the cans with identical labels actually had kind of a brownish bean that looked like a pinto bean in it. But I just went ahead and put them in. And I do a lot of tomato-based bean soups. And this one is just chicken broth, no tomatoes in here. And I really was hoping to achieve that lighter look. But I can't wait to eat this. Looks so good. So I promised when I cut off out in the garden that I would come back in and show you the soup itself. And that's it. And I'm going to try to add this to my story now. And I've been challenged trying to do multiple live videos on the story, so I'm hoping this does not override the one from the garden where I was actually harvesting the kale, but if it does, I'll try to be better next time. So dinner is almost ready. I'm going to put a lid on this and let that kale really cook until it's soft, but it smells awesome. Can't wait to eat it. Thanks for watching. This should be up for 24 hours.